You don't want to miss this summer getaway.
Holy cannoli!
We've got a charming spot with that small town feel.
Pour me hard at work again.
Seafood feasts to enjoy al fresco.
Where's my bib?
You're never going to believe where we are.
It's nice, right? Maybe I should wear this all day.
Believe it or not, we're in the Bronx.
I love the roll so good I almost fell over.
Mommy, New York starts right now.
Toni on New York starts right now.
If you're looking for a quick summer escape just a bridge away in the Bronx, City Island has that quaint, small-town vibe just like a New England fishing village. Yes, there are a bevy of restaurants serving amazing seafood feasts, some old and some new. But before we get to all the fun and the food, let's get our facts straight. City Island's history of European settlement began in the beginning of the 17th century when the land was claimed by the Dutch. Colonists from Europe began to arrive in greater numbers throughout the 1600s, forcing the local Siwanoy people off the land. In the mid-17th century, Thomas Pell, an English-born doctor from Connecticut, purchased the land. Dutch Governor Peter Stuyvesant was not happy and tried to kick him off, but Pell refused to leave and was eventually permitted to remain on condition that he swear on oath of allegiance to Dutch rule. The Pell family owned City Island until 1749. After changing hands several times, in 1761 the island, at that time known as Minifer's Island, was bought by Benjamin Palmer of New York. He planned to build on his new property a city that could be a commercial rival to Manhattan, and so the name New City Island came to use around 1800. As the island began to develop its own commercial identity, the community of oyster fishers and shipbuilders chose to drop the new from their name to become simply City Island. And in 1896, residents of the island voted to detach themselves from Westchester County and to become a part of New York City proper. The shipbuilding industry on City Island prospered into the 20th century. During the First and Second World Wars, City Island produced minesweepers and tugboats, as well as many of the land crafts used in beach invasions. In the post-war period, yacht production continued to prosper. City Island has produced 7 America Cup winning yachts, and if you want to learn more about its shipbuilding past, a trip to this former schoolhouse is a must.
We are in the City Island Nautical Museum, which is the only museum on City Island. And it is a place where stuff has been gathered from City Islanders for years and years and all put in this one place, which is an old school building.
Now, there's a lot of nautical history here.
You're absolutely
in City
right,
Island.
absolutely. Well, if you live on an island,
Yeah.
that's what you do. We were the sort of the prize oyster capital.
Wow.
And there were maybe, before there was a bridge even, there were maybe 80 families living here that were the equivalent of millionaires because of the oyster industry.
Wow.
You didn't need a bridge to get your goods to market. You just
No.
needed a boat, and we had plenty of those. So, but then oysters kind of started not being very popular toward the end of the century, and so people started building boats instead, and that was became our big business.
Let's talk about Prohibition.
Yes.
Because I'm sure some stuff was going down around City Island during Prohibition.
Well, if you build boats that go very fast, and you're on Long Island Sound, which is a direct route to Europe and to Canada, you can have access to booze. It comes right down here. Nobody sees it. This is the easternmost part of New York City. And we also had about 20 bars, and for a very fairly small population. It was sort of a tourist destination for people. And so during Prohibition, everybody just took their signs down and served drinks.
Now, if you're looking to wet your whistle, perhaps the best cocktail on the island can be found at the end of City Island Avenue, where the street meets the water, at Sammy's Fishbox, a frozen pina colada not too sweet with one heck of a rum punch. And if you're looking for a feast, you too will find that here. What began as a 26-seat snack bar in 1966 has grown into a City Island institution, serving over 1 million meals a year. Sammy Chernin says his formula is rather simple: to serve the best quality fish prepared fresh daily. And it's suffice to say, the portions are more than generous. As a boy, he grew up working in his family's restaurant, peeling shrimp by the age of 10, working his way up. And today, he's not too grown up to show us exactly how it's done. First you peel, then you fillet to check for the vein, then they're tossed into their proprietary blend of cracker meal and dropped into the fryer. But if you're looking for a serious dining experience, may we suggest you take on this, simply known as the Lobster and King Crab Feast. Not only do you get those amazing fried shrimp, but that is only the beginning. 2 whole lobsters, king and snow crab, and a whole lot of butter.
I'm already pulling up my pants, trying to contain the muffin top by just looking at the butter. Thank you, Glennie.
Bib
Where's
here.
my bib?
You got a bib, Stevie?
Bring in the bibs, people. It's not our only restaurant on this shoot today. I can't be messing this all up. You know what I'm saying, Glennie?
I know, but you know what you're gonna do?
With like lobster splooge.
You're gonna get rid of that right now.
Oh, you don't like my one? You don't like my one day at a time keychain? Schneider, the janitor, Bob. Take my keys. Thank you. Thank God for Bob.
Ready? You ready? Here you go.
Bib me up, Sammy.
Get in.
Bib it up, Sammy.
There we go, baby. There we go.
You're getting the deluxe treatment.
You know, only the best.
Absolutely.
Only the best for me. Oh, remember the new rule of 2016?
Oh my God, yeah.
I don't deshell my own seafood,
Oh, wow. Well, I'll be very
I
happy
used
to
to.
do it. Yeah.
but I don't anymore.
Excuse me.
I don't do it anymore. You've
Ah.
done this before,
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
you?
Here's the best part. Oh, here, the course.
I almost forgot the rule, Glennie.
Look at that. There it is. Beautiful. Taste some of that lobster. Taste some of that
I'll
lobster.
take some of that lobster.
Some of that lobster.
And for television's sake, I'm even going to dunk it in the butter. Even though in my real life, in my off-camera life, I don't dunk it in the butter. Because you know it's so good all by itself, you don't even need. You don't need the butter. But being that I'm here with Sammy, to shell my lobster, even though I don't have lobster, it's a really attractive bib.
It's nice.
It's nice, right? Maybe I should wear this all day. What do you think? Okay, here we go. Oh,
King
he's
crab.
still,
Here's
he's
some
keep-
king crab.
Oh,
Try that.
all right, we got lobster. Sammy's lobster and king crab feast completed with the fried shrimp. Right, Joe? 3, 2, 1.
That's something.
That's funny. All the people at home think I'm having fun. I'm not really. I'm working, right, Bob?
Very hard.
Hard work. Don't you see me hard working over here? Pour me hard at work again. Ah.
Coming up, dock your boat here for the other feast in town, the craziest fruta de mare in the tri-state. Plus award-winning chowders, lobster rolls, and our new go-to for gelato. Now here's where it gets serious, people, because Sammy's is not the only feast in town. Oh no! If you're arriving by boat, or not, it's right here at City Island Lobster House where you can dine al fresco, have a mojito or two, and get your eat on. First, fresh garlic bread immediately arrives at your table while you wait for this. The largest fruta de mare in the tri-state.
Is this dish so big it actually requires 2 pans?
Requires 2 pans.
Carmelo got busy frying the garlic and olive oil, adding the lobsters and crab legs. Into pan number 2, calamari, scallops, mussels, scungili, and shrimp. Then in went the white wine, parsley, and basilico.
I haven't even seen the feast yet. I'm just excited about the plate. The plate's fantastic.
Drain it
You know,
good.
City Island is going to
Take it
ruin
out,
us.
yes.
Because we're going to go to other restaurants, Glennie, Bob, and we're going to be like, what's this little plate? Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, what's that plate? Where's my platter of food? Oh, there it is! Just in the nick of time, Glennie gets on a pasta throwdown. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4 halves of lobster equals 2 lobsters, right?
That's 2 lobsters. You got the crab legs going in.
What?
Now we're just adding the finishing touches.
Bob
the shrimp,
just had said a swear
the
word.
squingili, the calamari,
Holy
the
something.
mussels and the clams,
Oh my goodness.
and the pasta feast.
Holy cannoli. That is like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to eat it with my hands. I have no fear. Right, Bob? No fear. 0 fear. Ow.
Here we go. Made a little dish for you.
What is that? I'm looking at the big barbarian.
You want to eat out of the big dish?
Don't forget the shrimp, Benny. You can't forget the shrimp.
Here we go.
No napkin.
Now, City Island is not totally old school. Bistro SK offers modern French fare with a relaxed and easy vibe. With only a handful of tables inside and a quaint patio out back, it lends itself to romance, charming diners from the moment they walk inside. French-born Stéphane Kane saw a need for a French restaurant on the island and opened up his popular spot in 2011. The dinner menu offers classics like a super tender lamb shank braised for 3 hours in red wine served with a delicious bean stew, and chicken stuffed with mushroom puree and spinach served with basil, butter, mashed potatoes. On the weekends, pop in for brunch and add bottomless bloodies or mimosas to your meal. But when we asked around City Island what was the must-have here, everyone said the mussels.
Here we have the classic mussel marinière. Mussels from PEI, Prince Edward Island, from Canada. Very simple. You put some olive oil in a pan, a little bit of shallot, a little bit of garlic. You let it heat a little bit. You put your mussel in a pan, let it cook a little bit. Put some wine, let it flambe. Then you put a little bit of cream and ta-da-dam!
Et voila!
Et voilà!
Et voila! It makes it sound so easy.
It is easy. It's very easy.
Yeah, you know, I'd burn down the house, Stefan, if I tried to do this myself. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Glennie. You're gonna be very happy. Glennie is a Francophile, if ever there was one. All right. Classic, gone. What's this?
This thing is ready to back. This is exactly the same thing. The difference is that we just want to vary the stuff that we have in a restaurant. So this one is the same process, but we finish it with a little bit of curry. Don't put a lot of curry, just a little bit to give just a little taste.
Is that traditional, or is that just that's your thing?
That's not traditional. It's a classic that you find now, because now you can find with cocoa, with coconut, with curry. You just have some variation on the mussels.
All right, here we go.
And it's delicious. This is a big seller. People
Big
love
seller?
it. You taste it, you tell me.
Okay. I'll be the judge of that, Stefan.
You tell me.
3, 2, 1. That's my jam. That's my jam. Do you ever say that?
That's
Is that
fantastic.
a saying in French?
What?
That's my jam.
My dream?
My jam.
Madame?
My jam.
Coming up, the cutest ice cream shop where we found our new go-to for gelato. Plus the lobster roll that almost made me roll over. Now, after you walk City Island's 1¼ mile stretch, you may need to treat yourself to something sweet. At the seasonal ice cream shop Lickety Split. This 1950s style shop scoops all natural ice cream, milkshakes, sorbet, and frozen yogurt. One of the most popular grown-up flavors would have to be the bittersweet Symphony, a blend of coffee and fudge. But if you're looking for a truly authentic gelato, this is also your go-to. Owner and ice cream maker Louise moved back up from Florida, bought the shop, and fell in love with City Island life.
I love it. It's wonderful. A lot of people come here in the summertime.
I bet.
And they're all having fun because it's just a day away from everything. So,
Well, it's like in the Bronx.
yes,
It's crazy.
It
It's
is.
like small town America
It is.
in the Bronx.
it is. It is.
All right, I need some ice cream hot.
And there's some people that don't know about it.
No, I know. That's why we're doing the show.
Yeah.
See, Louise?
Yeah.
I chased Louise down in her car.
Yes, she did. She did.
I saw her setting up. I'm like, wait, stop! Threw myself in front of a moving vehicle for you people.
She did.
That's because that's how I roll. Right, Pup? Right, Glennie? Totally. Totally. All right. So I need some ice cream.
Okay.
What you got?
We have espresso chip.
Yum.
We have a salted caramel.
Yum.
We have a peach and cream.
Yum, yum. Glennie wanted salted caramel. Glennie, you can't eat yours yet. I know. I hope it doesn't melt by the time we're done. What ethnicity are you?
Italian and Swedish.
Of course you're Italian. See, I knew she was Italian. Because only real Italians know how to make gelato.
That's right.
We'll forget about the Swedish part.
Okay. There you go. I'll tell my mom it's okay.
Yeah, tell your mom it's okay.
Yes.
All right, I'm going in, people. Here, Glennie, this is your spoon. For when you're ready for your melted ice cream that no longer is
Never gets old.
No! Never gets old. All right, I'm going with Glennie's pick, the salted caramel first.
Okay.
Salted on the back end. That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
So you understand, I have the most fattening job
I'm sure.
like on the planet.
You.
So I don't get to eat this stuff when the cameras aren't rolling. So keep it rolling, Penny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, an espresso chip? Gone mad, woman. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Are the lines like down the block in summer? If I come with my children, can we cut?
You can come in the back door, Toni.
All right, yes!
You just come in the back door. I'll take care of you. Don't worry about it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're a
Thank
doll.
you so much. Thank you.
Oh my God, people! Lickety split, get here, lickety split.
Now, if you are on City Island when it's hot and steamy, you may want to hit the beach. And if you're looking for the best to-go grub, Togo Express is your place. Chef Raphael has won first place trophies for both his New England and Manhattan clam chowders, and if you're lucky, he might have his lobster chowder on hand. But in any case, his garlic shrimp are the bomb. His quesadillas, perfection. And this, the vegetarian torta, is one of the best sandwiches we've stumbled upon. First, the bread gets the toasting treatment. Then his chipotle mayo goes down, followed by avocados, tomatoes, fried onions, homemade black beans, and jalapenos.
Okay, full disclosure, I was gonna make me a stunt sandwich without mayonnaise because I have a mayonnaise aversion. But then this nice lady over here said she doesn't eat mayonnaise, but she eats his chipotle mayonnaise. So you know what? I feel like I'm in safe, trusted hands with you people here. Get over here. Where you going? Where do you think you're going? Oh! I've been converted. I'm taking another bite, Patrice.
Good?
Uh-huh.
Is that right?
I love you guys. I love you. Give me a hug. Did you see that? Give me a sideways hug. Give me the real hug.
He's easy to the camera now.
That's right. He doesn't want to lose FaceTime on the camera.
Now, if the beach is not your thing, you may want to head over to Seashore, where you can dine al fresco right at the water's edge, where Chef John Arminio will take good care of your belly with his signature panko-crusted red snapper, which tastes as good as it looks. But if you think you need to go to Maine to get a killer lobster roll, think again.
All right, now, John, you can't come to City Island and not have a lobster roll, right?
Absolutely not.
I hear you guys make a pretty smoking lobster roll.
Thank you. Yes,
Is this
we do.
true?
Yes, it is.
Are my
Absolutely.
sources correct?
Yes, it is.
Into the toasted bun went the lobster, the celery, and Chef's special sauce, an aioli with paprika and lemon.
People, the moment of truth has arrived. Oh, you know you want that. You know you want to be all up in that, right? Don't you? You want that.
I do.
You want it. I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
I'm talking to the people at home.
Oh.
Glennie always thinks I'm talking to her. Yeah, and you always answer like as if I'm talking. I was talking to you. Not really. Lobster roll going in the lobster roll hole. In 3,
Yes,
2, 1.
absolutely.
The lobster roll is so good I almost fell over.
Coming up, the perfect celebration destination. If you're looking for a hot waterfront party spot, we've got you covered. Now, City Island is starting to see an influx of the hipster movement, and if you are cruising down City Island Avenue, you will find evidence of that migration at the utterly cool General Store.
Hi, Toni. Get on in.
And that's where we found Maria Caruso, who heads up tourism for the island. So, Natch, we wanted her take on her favorite place.
Taking you to the City Island Yacht Club. We have a rich nautical history here on the island,
Yes, we do.
and I want to show you how beautiful this location is and how to let you know that, you don't have to own a boat to be a member of the City Island Yacht Club.
Now, it doesn't get more picturesque than the City Island Yacht Club. If you are looking for an amazing venue for a special event, we found it for you. And back in the kitchen is where you will find Chef Richard Walsh, who makes a mean tuna tartare, something known as the bangin' chicken, which my crew destroyed. But I wanted what is known as one of the best burgers on the island. The galley burger comes with sauteed mushrooms and onions with one of the best cheeses known to mankind.
Smoked Gruyere gives a better flavor with the sauteed mushrooms and onions. And then we top it with 2 slices of bacon.
What did you just say, Glennie? Did you just go,
And we get the seasoned French fries.
You
I did.
You're like,
Yeah, I smell it.
You like that move? That was like, what was that?
Electric
Morris
slide.
something in the time? Remember that group?
The electric slide. That makes me feel old.
Electric slide is a bus stop. It's not, there is no electric slide. The electric slide was like the lame-o rename of the bus stop.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I remember the bus stop.
I know, I want to see it. Boom, 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 boom. You go like this. Back over like this. Then you go back. Then you go down. All right. Woo! Yeah, that's the bus stop people right there. We're going to the Galley Burger. To the Island Yacht Club. 3, 2, 3, 2. Ready? You good? You sure?
I feel sure.
You don't sound sure.
That's because I'm on my toes.
3, 2, 1. Juicy dripping down my face.
Not enough to see on camera. Come on.
Want me to squirt a little oil?
There. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
I think Chef just made an offer.
For all the info on the show, just hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And while you're there, let us know where you want us to take the show. We take your tips and safety very seriously, so always remember to buckle up and assign a designated driver as you traverse the tri-state. And we'll see you next time on Toni On.
Feeling fine.